Hey, I'm LionGamer1 and I welcome you to the next part of Let's Play Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Today we will fly with a little bit smaller aircraft in comparison to the other aircrafts we have flown so far in this Let's Play. Today we will fly with a Bombardier Dash 8 Q400 of the airline FlyBe. And with this great aircraft we will depart here at the airport of Amsterdam. And the destination of our flight today is the largest airport of London. So today we will land at the airport London-Heathrow. And for weather I have chosen real weather today. And now I would say we can start preparing the aircraft for departure, and then in the next 10 to 20 minutes we are ready to take off here at the airport of Amsterdam. So now we go into the cockpit and start with the first flow. So we start with the power up flow, and there the first step is to look after the circuit breakers. So they are checked. Then the next step is to look at the gear lever. The gear lever is at down, perfect. Then the next step is to go to the radar, which we have at here. The radar is off. Then we go into the overhead panel to the DC control, which we have at here. And there we have to look after the battery master, main battery, auxiliary and standby battery. And all these battery switches need to go to on. So at the moment they are all at off, so we will switch them on now. And when you switch the battery on, then you have to start at the battery master and go into left direction. So you start with the battery master, then main battery, then auxiliary battery and then standby battery. And when you turn off the batteries, you go into the other direction. So you start at standby battery, then auxiliary battery, then main battery, and at the end the battery master. So at first the battery master, then main battery, auxiliary battery and standby battery. And now we have power here at the aircraft. You see the displays are working now. They are checked at the moment, and all the lamps here are on, and here at this panel everything is functioning. So the next step is to go to the main bus tie, and this needs to be switched to tie. It's this here, so it's now to tie. So the next step is to switch on or to turn on the position lights. The position lights must be this, so they are turned on now. I can show you the position lights outside here. So here we have the green light. Here at the back, we are in the back, or at the back. In the back here, we have the white light, and here on the left side, the red light. So now we go on with the power up flow. The next step is to switch on the flight deck displays. And as you can see, they are already switched on, so we don't have to do this now. And then we have to go to the standby PTU pumps switch, which needs to be off. We have them at here. They are both off, perfect. Then the emergency brake is set to park, so it's the parking brake. Then we connect the external power, or we start the APU, and I would say at first for current we will use the external power. So we have to call the external power, you can say. So in order to do this, we need to switch on the FMS. We will only use the left FMS today. The right FMS has also the same function, so we don't need this one today. We don't need to turn it on. So now it does a self-test. We can close the window, and the next step would be to initialize the FMS, which we are doing at the moment. So the flight management system, or maybe we can start this FMS also, but we will not use it, so we won't use it. So we accept this and now go to menu. We go to data, but first we clear the message. So then to services and request, this was the word I was searching for, request the GPU, so the ground power, And yeah, as you can see, this FMS here on the right side, FMS2, does also a self-test. And now we wait until the external power is there, and there you can see the external power is now connected here to the aircraft. And you can also hear that the external power is working now. It was started just some seconds ago as this yeah, and now the external power is working, so we can get current via the external power. So we can switch this on at here, and now you can see DC external power, AC external power. So we get current not from, so we don't use the batteries, we use the external power to get current. So the next step is the captain's, oh no, let me look. No, next step is the, so now we did the power up flow. The next step is the aircraft power up checklist. So the circuit breakers are checked, landing gear is down, radar is off, battery master, main battery, auxiliary battery and standby battery are as required, they are turned on. Main bus tie is to tie, exterior lights, position lights are on, flight deck displays are on, standby PTU pumps are off, external power APU is on, FMS is initialized. So then we go on with the captain's originating check, and there we'll only go to the points where the buttons need to be changed into another position. So the first point is the demisters side vent. We have them at here. They need to be opened. Then we go into the DC control panel up here and switch on generator 1 and generator 2. And the same we do here at the AC control. So then we set the fasten seatbelt signs to on and also the no smoking signs. And then the bleed flow controller gets switched to minimum. The recirculation fan is set to on, and then the ground proximity warning system is set to normal, so that we then have the call outs later on when we are landing, so 50, 40 and so on and so on. Then the control logs need to be engaged, and now we will, so now we finish the captain's originating check, and now we will type in the what I want to say, the V speeds, yeah. So V1, V2, rotate. So this we do by clicking at select, and then with this we can type in the V speeds at here. So at first V1, which is 134 knots today, so we have to select it. So then V rotate also 134 knots, and V2 is 135 knots. So this is typed in, so we are finished at here, and now we can go on with the first officer's originating flow. So for this we go into the right seat, so the first officer's position here in the cockpit, and the joke we turned on again. So now we set the anti-skid to test and now to on. Alright, and now the RCDU radios and radar get switched on, so we go back to the virtual cockpit here at the captain's place, and we can put the seat a little bit forward. So oh no, it wasn't a good idea. We need here the buttons and knobs, so yeah, this seat would be directly before in front of them, so we can't yeah, change the position of them. So this goes to FMS, and this is the radar, it goes to test, and yeah, this was this. And now we can go on with typing in the flight plan. So this can get, the seat can get forward, and now we use the FMS again and type the flight plan in here. So where do I have it? Here it is, and we go to FPL for flight plan, and first we type in the ESA AO code of the airport we will depart from. So today it's the airport of Amsterdam, so the ESA AO code is Echo Hotel Alpha Mike So we press enter, and there it says Schiphol. I don't know how it's pronounced in English. So yeah, it's the correct airport. We accept it, and now we will type in the ESA-AO code of the airport we will land today. So our destination, so it's the airport London-Heathrow. So it's E Echo, then Golf Lima Lima for London-Heathrow. There it says Heathrow. We accept it, and now we go to list. No, not to list. We go to menu and depart, and now we choose the runway we want to depart at. So you can see here at Amsterdam there are a lot of runways, and today we will depart at runway 27, so it's number 9. We have to type in number 9 at here and press enter, and then the SID is, let me look up what the first waypoint on our route is called. It's Golf Oscar Romeo Lima Oscar, so we choose number 3, Golf Oscar Romeo Lima 1 Papa. Okay, number 3 comes in here, and enter again, and now the first waypoints are in the flight plan, as you can see here, up to Gorlo, and there we will go on then typing in the flight plan. But the next step now is to go to menu and then to arrive and choose the runway we want to land on. So here you can see in comparison to Amsterdam, London-Heathrow has not as much runway, so there are 2 runways, and we want to land on today we want to land on runway 09 left. Yeah, 09 left is the correct one, so we type in number 1 here and press enter. Then the start for our arrival today is the first one again, so Bravo India Golf 1 Echo, so number 1, and we can also choose approach, which is ILS, and the transition I would say is Bravo India Golf. Yeah, let's choose this one, enter again, and now here you can see it's now also in the flight plan, and here you can see Lima Oscar Golf Alpha November. It's also the last waypoint on our flight now, and now we will type in all the waypoints along the route. So I think we need, so it's some weeks ago since I've flown with this aircraft last time, so I need to, let me think, it must be I need to press here and then to list, I think, then airway, genau. Oh, sorry, it was German. Yes, that's right. So from Golf Oscar Romeo Lima Oscar we want to fly on the airway Uniform Lima 980, so it's number 3, which comes in here, and now we press enter, and now we choose the waypoint until which we want to fly on this airway. So the waypoint, oh no, what's X? X-ray Alpha Mike Alpha November, it's number 4, so this comes in here, and now we go to no link after this waypoint, so here press list airway, and we want to fly on the airway Lima 980, so number 1, and the waypoint is Logan number 2, and we press enter, and this was everything about typing in the flight plan for our flight today. So as you can see, it's a very short flight, around about 200 nautic miles, so not very long. Maybe the next flight will be a little bit longer. So now we need to delete all no links, so we choose the one we want to delete by pressing the button on the left side where no link is, where it says no link. Then we press delete twice, and then it is deleted. And Logan we can also delete because we have it twice here in the flight plan, but we need it only once, so it's deleted now. And there we have another no link, but I don't think that we need to delete this, but oh no, we need to delete it. So delete it and delete. So, and here you can see 252 nautic miles is the distance we will fly today. So here's everything in the flight plan. This we do not need to delete, and here, yeah, yes. Now we are finished with typing in the flight plan for our flight today. As you can see, it's pretty easy to type it in, because you have a list of airways and waypoints you can choose from, and you don't need to type it every letter. So yeah, I think it's a pretty easy way of typing in the flight plan, and now we can go on with preparing the aircraft for departure. So next step would be the engine start flow, but yeah. But before doing this, I would say we do the maybe wait. Yeah, we do the engine start flow and then the before start checklist. So engine start flow, doors are checked, they are closed. Battery master, main battery, auxiliary, standby.